Back to the Past by Brett, Cali, Jen, and Tommy. We start in 1861 with the beginning of the Civil War, which caused the divide of our nation. The argument of slavery split the South and the North. The South, the Confederates, won slavery, while the North, the Union, did not. Some of the most famous battles were the Battle of Gettysburg and the Battle of Bull Run. In the end, the Union, the North, won, and slavery ended. After the Civil War, the South had many troubles in Reconstruction. In 1869, the first transcontinental railroad was built. This railroad helped build the West, but on our way to expanding, there were trouble, like the Battle of Little Bighorn in 1876. Colonel George A. Custer led soldiers to Little Bighorn Valley, where they were defeated by Indians. After this, the Indian way of life ended. Between 1865 and 1915, more than 25 million immigrants arrived in the U.S. They came to the U.S. because of push and pull factors. When they arrived, they were greeted by the Statue of Liberty. Then came to Ellis Island, which opened in 1892, where they had a medical test. The ones who didn't get well soon got sent home. On September 1901, President McKinley was shot, and Teddy Roosevelt became the president. But in 1912, Woodrow Wilson became the president. In 1969, the National Women's Suffrage Association was a group that worked for a constitutional amendment to give women the right to vote. In the late 1800s, men opposed women's suffrage, but in 1919, Congress passed the 19th Amendment. The 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote. On August 1914, the murder of Archduke Ferdinand and his wife marked the beginning of World War I. In 1915, a German submarine sunk the Lusitania. About 1,200 people died, including 128 Americans. Wilson did not want to call it for war, but the Zimmerman telegram helped us. The Zimmerman telegram was a secret message that urged Mexico to attack America from Germany. The U.S. found out about the telegram and called war on Germany in 1917. In 1918, we started to fight. World War ended in 1918. Later, the Treaty of Versailles was made by the Allied powers, which blamed Germany for World War I. The Roaring Twenties led to the Great Depression. The Great Depression led to World War II. The Axis powers and Allied powers were the two sides. We would join Allied powers after Pearl Harbor in 1941. We stopped giving oil to Japan. Japan attacked Pearl Harbor December 7, 1941. They killed 2,400 people. We then declared war on Japan. The turning point of the war happened on June 6, 1944, otherwise known as D-Day. D-Day was the day the Allies invaded France, and soon after, France was free from the German rule. On May 7, 1945, Germany surrendered to Allies. This left one more Axis power, Japan. On August 6, 1945, Americans dropped the atom bomb on Japan. It killed 7,000 people in Hiroshima, Japan. On August 9th of the same year, a second bomb was dropped on Nagasaki, Japan. The second bomb killed 40,000 people. But on August 14th, the Emperor of Japan announced Japan surrendered. Allied power won the war. The next war we entered was the Cold War, which lasted 50 years, between the Soviet Union and the United States. There was no fighting. During the Cold War, we also fought in the Korean War and Vietnam. We fought in these wars because we wanted to end the spread of communism. In 1962, the United States started the space race. Even though Soviet Union almost won in the beginning, the United States were the first to put a man on the moon. In the end, we won the space race. The Cold War ended with the fall of the Berlin Wall, which also ends our look back at the past.
Yay!